You are ready, right? So
Yeah,
let's
I'm absolutely ready.
kick off now. Go ahead.
Wonderful. Hi, everyone. I'm Arslan Khan, the Director for Global Business at Signzy, and it's an honor to represent Signzy today in the Yalla Fintech 2020 Festival. So at Signzy, our mission is to make onboarding and compliance as seamless as we see payments today. We realized that though banking products were going digital in essence, but the access to these products were very physical in nature. We are trying to solve for this anomaly through our digital onboarding solutions, which include multiple processes like identity verification, business verification, data collection, risk assessment, credit profiling, etc. We try to automate as much as possible through our solution, enable the use of AI to reduce the whole dependency on human decision-making process. Over the course of our journey, we've been awarded and recognized by tech giants including Google, Facebook, Amazon, and various regulatory bodies across the globe. Currently, our platform processes I would say more than 1 million onboardings a month, helping 140 plus financial institutions onboard their customers at least 5 times faster. So today, we are a half a decade old RegTech company with 150 employees spread across our offices in India, UAE, and US. Our founders together bring in 25 plus years of combined experience in fraud solutions, cognitive learning models, and cyber law. We are a well-funded organization and have been profitable since our inception. We are backed by some great investors. Their confidence, their belief in our vision is a testimony to the recent funding round that we've raised. I think it's fairly visible that the problem statement when it comes to financial institutions, we know that financial institutions spend millions of dollars on KYC each year. Expensive development costs, integration with multiple solutions drive the cost high. Not to mention the time taken to onboard a customer ranges from days to weeks. What we do is we completely automate onboarding and underwriting processes end-to-end just in a matter of few weeks for these institutions. Our integrations with multiple data aggregators and services make us a one-stop shop solution for all digital onboarding needs. This helps financial institutions with enhanced due diligence while ensuring a frictionless and a hassle-free customer onboarding or a business onboarding experience. How we do it is basically we do this by leveraging our no-code AI engine named as Nebula, which is currently the world's only auto machine learning platform for financial services. Our vision is to enable these institutions leverage the power of artificial intelligence without having the expertise or the time to do so or build it in-house. Our platform, the beauty of it is that it's built on microservices architecture, which enables our APIs to seamlessly integrate with any kind of legacy systems or new age system to transfer data to and fro. Moving to our reach, our business canvas model. In the Middle East, currently, we are working with one of the largest bank in the UAE, helping them onboard their clients for their prepaid card onboarding use case. We are also tied up with a remittance company with an agreement to work out of 5 different geographies to be extended to 10 in the coming year. The name is Lulu Exchange. We are also working with a corporate service provider called as Eden Red in the UAE, which are our happy customers and have been using our services for a very long time now. Our expansion typically revolves around a very aggressively focused strategy on GCC. And with that plan in motion, we've been in some advanced conversations with banks, fintechs, and payment services companies within the region. Our laser-focused strategy for the region will help us increase attraction in GCC. We all know what the pandemic has done. What we want to do is, create a value proposition for our services through multiple activities like direct sales, channel partnerships, assisted through marketing, to serve these financial institutions with our core value proposition. Our solution is our fully compliant digital onboarding solutions are cloud native, and they can also be deployed on the client's premises. It's device agnostic, so it means it can work seamlessly across a wide array of different devices, mobile, PC, laptops, etc. The solutions, the nature that they're built in with are very easy to integrate with any core banking system platforms that exist in the market today. We've done such large integrations, and the solution inherently becomes a part of the business workflows for these large banking institutions. And what you can see on the screen is, it consists of 3 major parts: the front end, the brain of the engine, the AI, and then the back office to do exception handling. And all of this bundled together serves as one single platform. We're in the process of revolutionizing digital onboarding for financial institutions across the globe, and we're very confident that we'll be able to achieve it, starting with GCC. Thank you so much for your time today.
Right on time. Thank you. Thank you so much, Arsalan. I'll leave the floor for the judges to ask their questions. Thank you. Good luck.
Another question for me. So I understand that you also integrate with credit underwriting or credit scoring systems. Is that correct? Is that part of the offering? Could you describe that a little bit?
Yeah, absolutely. So what we do is basically from region to region, we build out specific customized API to, let's take an example of a credit bureau. So we build custom APIs to credit, to seamlessly integrate with the credit bureau. It could mean a fintech like us might not have access to query the credit bureau. So we use the bank's credentials to hit the bureau service and get details on the profiling or credit profiling of the customer, which essentially helps these institutions to robustly integrate credit decisioning process as a part of their onboarding workflow. So very commonly used across our credit card use onboarding use cases.
Thank you.
You're most welcome.
So your current market is the UAE. Have you deployed in other markets?
Yes, actually we started 5 years back, and a primary market of operation was India. That's where we are based out of and we're headquartered out of. We work with some of the largest retail banks as well as private banks in the Indian market. So the top 4 of the top 5 banks are our customers and are using our services across various use cases. And it's across for retail onboarding as well as business onboarding. A year back, we started a global expansion and we started off with UAE, and we've seen some great early traction with a lot of, adoption in the mindset of people to, make it a very seamless journey when it comes to onboarding for clients. And what we want to do is we want to capitalize on this early traction. We also have live customers, and we know we can solution a lot in the UAE. We have ready services, and we want to start with UAE, but we are building extensively across different services to service the entire GCC market, right? Today, we are ready to go live in Oman, Qatar, Kuwait, and Bahrain just by flicking a switch. We have services already in place for these regions.
Okay. And did you mention something about enhanced due diligence?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you just take me through how that works?
Yeah, definitely. So just to give you a little context, right? So we are not your typical eKYC providers, right? So we are the sweet spot between identity verification and workflow automation, right? So what we do is we build these end-to-end journeys. And whenever we do that for banking institutions, these are completely compliant journeys, right? So which means they're built from scratch up, which means the regulations are taken into account, the compliance processes are taken into account. It means identity verification is done in a way that is, compliant for that institution within the geography. How we hit these underwriting processes and bureaus, AML, CFT checks, etc. So all these together on a single integrated platform becomes that enhanced due diligence offering for the customer, right? So a basic one, taking a selfie, taking, maybe recording a short video or just verifying an ID, most companies do out there, right? What we do is we automate that entire process, bring in the layer of other services and make it a bundled service and offer it to the banking institution or client.
Okay, thank you.
Most welcome.